Hello, everybody, and welcome back to your Energy Booster podcast, the place where we learn and grow together to become the best version of ourselves so we can live according to our God given purpose. This is once again your show host, Janeth Padilla, and today we dive into charting the course, guiding through challenges in milestone. I know every parent's journey includes guiding their children through life's significant moments and challenges. So let's explore how we can effectively steer these waters together. Guiding our children isn't just about reacting to the situations that arise. It's about proactively preparing them and ourselves for the challenges and a milestone ahead. Like a navigator uses a map and compass, we use our values, experiences, and faith to guide our children. Because who said that parenting is easy? Especially our children are not the same. Each one of them has different personality and attitude, different strengths and weaknesses. What's more challenging is when we have, you know, maybe more than one child. And as we bond with them or build a relationship with them, it's sometimes confusing on how we handle them or react to them, in how we build a closer ties with them, because sometimes we forgot that we are dealing with different person. And so each one of them, we treat them differently. It's overwhelming. But just knowing who we are and just sticking to our values, that's why it's so important that we know our values and we have them and we are mature, and we use these values and experiences as well as our faith, our beliefs. These can be our compass, our guiding light in how to handle difficult situation dealing with our children. Because it's not gonna be up to them. It's gonna be up to us in how we build our foundation in their lives so they can become a better person in the future. Consider the biblical story of Daniel, who was taken to Babylon at a young age. You see, despite the pressures of a foreign land and culture, Daniel stayed true to his faith and values. Thanks to the strong foundation laid by his upbringing. This story highlights the importance of instilling strong values early on. You see, what we feed our kids, not just food, but spiritual foods or teachings, become the basis on how they're going to make a decision in the future as they grow up. Indeed, parenting is a great responsibility. It's a lot of job. That's why it needs a lot of guidance of the Holy Spirit. Parenting is the most important job in the world, other than our job outside our home, because it is us parents. It is us parents who are responsible for the future generation. And so my heart really pours or cries for a lot of parents out there just like me. I know parenting is a lot, especially if you're a mom, because you have to look for money and, yeah, to make sure that they have food on the table that we can feed them. And that itself is a lot. And of course, you have to keep your house in order. Not only that, yeah, you have to take care of yourself and, yeah, keep up with your husband, as well as, yeah, the greatest job is how to raise these children to have a strong foundation in their lives. In Daniel 1:8, it says, "But Daniel resolved not to defile himself with the royal food and wine. He asked the chief official for permission not to defile himself this way. If Daniel wasn't taught what is right and what is wrong, if the parents of Daniel did not instill the values of eating the right way, eating healthy foods, well, he was still younger, then he wouldn't be this kind of principled man when he's growing up. And so we have to make sure we instill a lot of principles in our children's um lives. We need to pour on them a lot of principles, guiding light, compass in how they'll make a decision to take care of themselves and take care of their family in the future. Because, y'all, temptations are here and there. And if we don't train them well when they were younger, then they'll easily be tempted and they'll grow weak without principles, without values, without visions. And so Daniel's story teaches us that the lessons we impart to our children can provide them with a moral compass they need to navigate life's challenges. Now, let's discuss how we can apply these lessons in practical terms. So, our coaching tip for today focuses on proactive communication. Discussing potential scenarios and challenges with our children can help them feel prepared and confident in making decisions, whether it's dealing with peer pressure, academic challenges, or personal setbacks. These conversations are very crucial. Oh, it's just this morning. I was so upset because we always do this. I think my son is just confused, but because it's not always me who drives him to school. You see, I don't like it when we're in a hurry because we don't have time anymore and we're about to be late. I don't like that. I get furious on that. I just panic when that happens. And I can't blame my son because sometimes it's his dad who drives him to school and I don't know what they're doing when they're I mean, I don't know how my husband handles this, but me and my husband are two different people. We handle the same thing differently. And so I told my son, okay, this is what we're gonna do next. I don't like this when I'm yelling. I don't like this when I'm upset. I don't like this when I'm angry. So, next time, if you're not ready at 7:45, I'm not gonna be driving you to school. I'm gonna tell my husband about this. That if it's already 7:45, I don't care if he's sleepy, if he doesn't have energy anymore to drive because he works night shift. He does it anyway when I'm working. But if 7:45, my son is not ready, he drives him to school because I don't like it when I'm mad and angry at him because I feel so pressured and I need to drive fast so we won't be late. And so just by telling him about that and, communicating what's going on with me, what's inside me, what are my thoughts, why this is happening, and what are the boundaries, what we should do next, what are my what are the things that I want? So I don't want to get mad, right? And how they can help me. I mean, I need to tell my husband about this. So we have clear expectations with each other. I know communication is really hard. Sometimes it's just hard to, you know, say something in a nice way when you're angry or mad, but I can't fake it. I'm always a person who always acts the same way as much as I feel. So, yeah, but I don't like it. So it's communication. Communication is important. We need to talk to our children, what we're going through, what are our challenges, how are we going to solve them, how are we going to settle issues in the family, what are the expectations, and we need to communicate proactively every day if it's needed. I mean, yeah, of course, we need to talk to our children every day. Yeah. So communication is the key. Milestones, you know, be they academic achievements, spiritual commitments, or personal milestone, like, first job or significant birthday, they're important. Celebrating these not only acknowledges their importance, but also reinforces the values and faith that brought us to these moments. So when my daughter, when I drove my daughter to school this morning, I told her like, we're gonna buy you a guitar. Yeah. She really loves playing guitar, but I bought her two guitars and she said they're not working well anymore. I told her we're gonna buy you a new guitar this month. She said like, yeah, this month? Yeah, I told her this month. Because you did great at school, that would be my reward for you. So we need to acknowledge their milestone. She just she was awarded as a national junior honor as a part of that honor society. And yeah, my daughter maintains A grades at school. And yeah, every quarter she will give me her grades and I say you did great. And one time she said to me that when she was showing her grades and I said she did great, she was like, we don't celebrate this, mom, right? I said like, we do. That's why I am happy. I congratulate you. I appreciate you. But this is your responsibility. This is your responsibility for yourself so you'll have a better future. And yet also we need to, yeah, I acknowledge that, well, next time, just in my thought, I said, when my kids give me these grades, um, maybe I need to bring them outside, eat ice cream, eat outside and have fun and just to recognize them or to recognize their hard work as well. And so, yeah, remember Proverbs teaches us about the wisdom of guidance and the joy of reaching milestones wisely. Proverbs 22:6 says, "Train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it." And so, yeah, my friends, that is my greatest mission in this season of my life, to train my children according to God's instruction so that when they're old, they will have strong foundation in no matter what happens with challenges and storms and thunderstorms that they will experience. They will stand still. They will they will believe more, and they will not stray away from God's instruction and from the values that I taught them. True guidance involves patience, understanding, and sometimes letting our children chart their own course within the safe boundaries we've set. This is how we yearn to apply the values we've taught. We've taught them and navigate their own paths. One day, they'll all leave the house, their parents, and they'll have their own life. And what's important to me is when that comes, I don't have to worry about them because I poured my whole life to them. As we close today's episode, think about how you can be both a guide and a support to your children as they face life's challenges. Each step they take is a part of a greater journey you share. Next time, we will explore safe harbors, cultivating emotional safety and connection, delving into how we can be a sanctuary for our children during turbulent times. Thank you for joining me in this exploratory journey. If you found today's episode helpful, please subscribe and follow and share it with other parents navigating their own paths. Remember, we are all in this together, and you are never alone in this journey. Stay tuned and stay inspired. You've been listening to your Energy Booster podcast. Until next time, keep charting the course with faith, love, and wisdom. This is once again Shanice Padelia. And if you need my guidance in your parenting journey, feel free to book a coaching call at www.shanicepadelia.com. I love you and God bless. Bye for now.